Baske,
Yes, okay.
I see so many comments, not just on your posts, but on a lot of other posts as well. Why do people have to piss? If that's a term that I can use.
Maybe they don't have anywhere else to piss. Yeah, see, somewhere they have to vent or let it go. It's not necessary, but people choose to let go one situation, emotional situation, and spill it into somewhere else. I had put up a post recently on how traffic behavior can be an indication of how they are likely to behave at work.
Yes.
Now, there were a lot of comments. This is not the rude comments. I'm just giving you a context of this whole thing. How that one behavior has an impact at work. Now, there were a few comments who said, no, I know somebody who is very disciplined at work, who does a great job, excellent performer. However, he rides like a maniac in traffic. So,
somebody was referring to me?
he drives like a maniac in traffic. So, that they don't agree with my view that it is the same. So, my response is that, yes, why? Why does that person behave disciplined at work and totally indisciplined in traffic? That was I haven't got a response back. That's okay. It is not my comment. It's not possible to answer it in a comment. It is something to ponder about. Now, if you think about it, why? Because work environment, you are surrounded by known people. And in a work environment, it is difficult to hide. It is difficult to hide a mistake, even more difficult to hide a mistake. So, the behavior is determined by the boundaries and the controls that are set. Because violating that boundary and the controls, one is exposed, risking everything.
Yeah, company is going to say, thank you.
Thank you. Or your boss is going to say, screw you, you're not going to get a raise or an appraisal or a bonus or incentive. Whereas on the road, one can get away with it today in our country. You can get away with literally anything. Yeah. And who are there around you? 99.9% around you, or even 99.999% around you are strangers. Why should I be bothered about strangers? At work, it is not the case. So, it is not the person is not changing their behavior, because their behavior is what they are in traffic. Give them the same opportunity at work.
They'll behave the same
They'll behave the same way. If they can get away with anything at work, they'll behave the same way. So, that is the question to be asked. It is the same character. Will you meet the same character? So, if a person behaves disciplined in traffic, irrespective of the fact, there is a policeman or no policeman, irrespective of the fact that he doesn't know the people next to him, he never ever may ever meet them in his life or her life ever, but is courteous to that person. Isn't that inherent behavior?
Yeah, I agree.
So, that is the difference. So, social media also is the same thing. The anonymity of social media gives people the liberty to just go and paste somebody, say something. Yes, there are comments, statements, interpretations and posts that I put may not be entirely accurate. I have received messages correcting me.
It's okay, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, accept it, it's correcting me. I do not agree with you because this is my experience and this is what I have found.
That's a constructive way of doing it.
You are an idiot. That is one comment will come like that. So, where is the contribution? What is the usefulness apart from the person who put the post feeling good, say, I have pissed on a post today. I feel good.
I have taken on the mighty Baski and called him out.
Oh, forget Baski is not mighty. It's a social.
Yeah, that's how they would think, I'm pretty sure.
So, it is not necessary. We see, for every post you and I put up, we see 100, right? Where have you gone and said something ridiculous, unnecessary, rude, crude, crass?
No.
Just pointing a finger and say you're an idiot, you don't know what you're doing.
Nah, for me, it's like, yeah, I see the post, I like it, I leave a like. If I feel like commenting, I'll put in a comment. And if the video is wrong, I'll possibly give him Okay, this is where I think it's different. Give him an answer and be done. You don't need to wait for it. It so happened with me as well, Baski, once. A very famous food blogger, okay? So he was riding the Hayabusa without a helmet. And I posted, dude, you're an upcoming blogger. Please show some safety aspects, because a lot of people will be idealizing you. And you know the response that I've got? I was like, wow. Is it the same guy who talks so very meticulously in making a comment like that? And that's it. That was the end of
What was
the
the
story.
response you got?
Oh, you want to become famous by making me look ridiculous.
Good God.
That thing, Baski. And see, it happens both ways. Bloggers, as well as, the watchers or the viewers.
So the same thing like behavior in traffic and behavior at work, right? So if a person, I guess some pretend on social media to be something what they are not.
Yes.
And in real life they are something different.
True.
No, that's okay to be different. Nobody is putting any pressure. But once there is some following, there is some loyalty to the posts, the information being shared, one should become more responsible to ensure it is as accurate as possible to the knowledge of the poster.
Yeah.
Posted without knowledge, without knowing by mistake, it's acceptable perfectly. Nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Everybody's information can improve, develop, grow over the years. Today I may have an opinion. Like in the US, in some places, there is a protest asking for removal of the statues of some past presidents.
Okay.
Because that so many hundreds of years ago, that president had a slave in his estate.
Come on.
Okay. So at that time, in those days, that is how life was.
Yeah.
Today it is not acceptable. Is that if that president was here today, would he have a slave?
No.
No.
He wouldn't have.
No. So
And Baski, the other thing that I would also want to rephrase is, just because he had a slave, did it make him any lesser? The impact that he
from today's
had.
eyes, it is being perceived that way,
Yeah.
right? So there is always an improvement, a growth, a development. Picking something out of context from the past and putting it now and say 10 years back, Bosky rode without a helmet. It's possible.
Possible, because we never had helmets as mandatory.
Yeah.
I think it was only, if I recollect SM Krishna's term.
It became mandatory.
Yeah, it became mandatory during SM Krishna's term, 2001, 2002, if my memory is right.
I was wearing a helmet always. I mean, I had a helmet even before that. I always used to wear it. Nearby runs, I didn't wear. When it became mandatory, it became a habit, it became a practice, and now it is automatic. Anywhere I go, I pick the helmet and go. So because I did not wear a helmet some years back, does it take away my eligibility to speak about helmets today?
No,
It should not.
it should not.
Who are you to tell me? That's another
when you don't do it yourself.
Don't know. So that is shooting the messenger and ignoring the message.
Yeah.
When a police man stops me or anybody for, say, the white line at a traffic light, one is not supposed to stop beyond that. So crossed, waiting, the cop comes and says,
The line is
the
mine.
line is crossed, you have jumped, you have violated traffic rule. Many people react with, who are you to tell me? They forget what is the message given. Have you crossed the line or not? Yes. Go back. Do not hide that fact of that violating that line by saying, who are you to tell me? If you have to become eligible to tell me anything, if I have to become eligible, earn the right to tell you anything,
It's not
I cannot
possible.
talk. I cannot tell you anything. I cannot earn the right to everything. It's like one smoker telling another smoker, dude, smoking is bad. Don't smoke.
smoking.
Hey, who are you to tell me? Hey, boss, you forgot the message. What is the message?
Yeah.
Smoking is bad. Why shoot the messenger
Be shut there.
while ignoring the message? So that's what happens on social media. See the message, see the blogger or see the vlogger or whoever puts a post, and some frustration somewhere, come and put a non-constructive, non-useful or useless comment which adds no value.
Yeah, yeah,
No value.
true. And I hope, even the feedback that's provided, let it be in positive overtures.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, you make videos next and you pick up that, you will have it in mind. For instance, Baski, the other day, we had chat about the petrol,
Yeah.
right? And one user said, when we said 12 kilos or 15 kilos, he said like, no, 1 liter of petrol is 720 or 730 based on the density. And that was a good learning for me, Baski, because all these days I never really
Paid that much
bothered
attention to find out exactly what it
it is, right? And now I didn't go to him and say, who are you to tell me? It was a very valid thing, and I said like, thank you. And there are such innumerable posts which have been overtly positive, which have been teaching us, telling us, yeah, this is what it is. And there are posts, but yeah, the majority of the posts are like
9 out of 10 are good. One always comes in between, and that's okay. It's difficult sometimes to face those posts, read, understand. It is like sometimes quite painful.
Yeah.
But because every post, every comment, I read every comment, whether I respond
yeah,
to it
you
or
have
not
an
is
amazing
secondary.
patience in that. Huh?
I read every comment, and it is difficult sometimes to see the amount of rudeness, the harsh sarcasm.
Dry sarcasm.
It's just like giving a face like, bloody F off, you don't know what the F you're talking about.
True.
Maybe, but if you say it in a better way, I would probably have a chance of understanding, accepting, and learning than putting up a wall and saying bullshit, this is a bullshit post, I'm not interested.
Clear.
Yeah, no need to piss on social media, no need to vent on social media.
Yeah.
There is no need to vent, calm down.
True. No, especially the amount of efforts that you put in, Baski, to make the videos.
Everybody does. There is time, energy. I am fortunately still enjoying what I do. Once it becomes like work, I won't do this anymore. I won't do social media, I won't do YouTube, Instagram anymore if it starts to feel like work for me. This is not work. I enjoy sharing, I enjoy recording, editing. Yes, it is a bit tedious sometimes. I wonder, I say, hey, let's just leave it. I said, no, I should. But when I start to do it, when I put it out, and all it takes is one comment giving me a thumbs up, I feel good.
Yeah.
That's all.
True.
I don't try to turn this into work. Fortunately, it doesn't have to be work for me. I can take it for what it is, as enjoyment, a pastime, a hobby, a responsible hobby.
Yeah, I think it's a responsible hobby. I don't think it's something you can call it as a pastime because you do it quite regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, let's not piss on posts. If there is something useful we can share, let us share. If there is something we have a different view to it, completely different, state why one has a different view.
Baski, it's okay to have a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you and me, we have a lot of differences together, be it our riding style and all that stuff. It's okay to agree to disagree, right? But put it out in a neat, polished manner. Okay, no polish, put it out in a neat manner.
Respectful manner.
Yeah, respectful manner. I think that is all that is needed.
As much as one is in the position to dish out, be ready to receive also.
Yeah. Agree.
Be kind, be calm in your posts.